Hello guys, today I'm gonna uh, I'm gonna uh, do the basic for the for Blender application. So first thing I'm gonna do is rotating the view. You just need to click the button, the middle button in the mouse, and then move. If you move, it moves like this. So the object, the the round small thing is called gravity, and the if you keep pressing the wheel and then move, then it shows like this. And then there's the first thing you need to get used to is the shortcut. The basic shortcut is A. One of the basic shortcut is A. A is from all, I guess. So if you press A, then it selects all everything in the world. This 3D 3D thing that you edit something, this area is called the world. So if you press A, it selects all, and there is a shortcut G. G is this. So if you click G, then you can move the object. G, I think it stands for gravity. And there is S. S is scale. So if you press A and S, then as you can see, it can, if you move the mouse, the object scales up or down. It depends on you move the mouse outside or inside, something like this. And then you can combine keywords, something like X, which is a scale, and then if you press X, it only scales up or down in X axis. So what if I press S and then Y? It moves like this. Only it moves, scales up or down in X and Y axis, And there's also y-axis because it's 3D. So if you press S and then Z, it scales up like this. So what if you want bigger than this object and then flat? Then you can make it you can scale Y and then X and then scale down in Z axis, but you need to do it three steps. It has 3 steps. So it's the faster way is you decrease the height, which is the Z axis, and then scale up. Then, for example, if you scale up like this and then scale down only Z axis like this, then you can make it big and thin plane. But if you scale up 2 times and then scale down 1 time, for example like this, and then Y and then Z, scale Z, this it has one more step, so you can all the time there can be many ways, and then you can choose a faster way if you want. And the keyword, the shortcut, G shortcut, which is gravity, you can move the object. But what, as you can see, it moves like randomly. I mean, what if you just want it to move like only in x index, x axis, then you press G and then X, then it only moves the X in X axis, and it's the same thing. It's Y axis, and then press G and Z is only moves Y axis. And then okay, and then with A shortcut, there is another thing with Shift key. So Shift A is showing all the menus that you can get. I think in this shortcut is from add here. So you can, if you want to add some plane or cube or circle, whatever thing, and also light and camera or field or other you can use other many things like text too. I never tried with the volume or speaker, but it seems like you can add them too here. And I'm cheating, and yeah. And the center of the word is called origin, the word origin, the intersection. So I will make some robot with the shortcut. So let's make it together and practice it. So I want to make a flat cube, and then I will add some robot on it with only the basic mesh. So let's scale up and make it flat, S, and then Z because it's a height. I want to make it thinner. I think one tip, when you scale up or down, if you click outside of the object, I think it's easy to move. But if you scale up or down in the object, it's kind of hard because as you can see, the line is longer here, so you can precisely the scale up or down. But if you press S and scale up and or down here, the distance from the gravity to the cursor is very short. So if you move slightly, then the object the scale up or scale down very quickly, so it's hard to adjust the size. And then okay, I think there's some other shortcut. Okay. Okay, I think to 1. The one thing the interesting thing is the number keys in number pad, and the second row of the keyboard, the numbers in the second row of the keyboard is different. They work differently. So here, if you 1, number pad 1, and number pad 3, this is number 1 in number pad to number 3 in number pad. So if you want to see this side, then the vertically Z and horizontally X axis. If you want to see in that view, then you can just press 1. And And if you want to see the other side, then you can press the 3. Okay, so let's make some object over the cube. Okay, click 1, and now I want to put the robot over this thin cube, so this area. So I want the cube down so that I can have more space to work on the creating the robot. So in this case I can press Shift and then scroll wheel and then drag down. So I have more space. And then I press Shift A, and then I want it to have fit. So I press Z up, and I want to move G, and is it X? X, the red axis is X. So like this, and then I want to scale down because it will be fit. Scale down. Okay, scale down in the axis first, and scale down axis, and Z, scale down the axis again. Okay, and then I want it to be on the plane. So G and then Z. Okay, is it on the plane? If you see, it's not on it, so I want to move it down, more down. G and Z. Okay, more down. Okay, it seems okay, right? One, and move it down. Okay. It seems alright. Let's make it longer. So scale only y-axis. Maybe something like this. And I want it again because robot has 2 feet. So copy, Command C, and then Command V, and let's move it to other side. So it's G because I need to move, and then I need to move it on the x-axis, so X, G and X, and I move it. So it's one big square and then small 4 squares. So maybe something like here, right? Maybe there must be some mirror function, but I don't know how to use it yet. So it's done. And then I want leg now. So Shift A and then cube. It will be leg. One thing I just got to know is the body, upper body is one, but leg, arms, hands, they will be couple. I mean, it's just the same. I need to make it a pair, right? You got it right. So I think I should remove this and then copy and paste later. So let's move it z-axis and then scale, make it thinner and then longer. So S, Z, longer, and then S, thinner is X, right? Something like this. So let's move this on the let's put the leg on the feet, so it's x-axis and then down, so G and Z. C and G again. So it looks fine, but it's very, the width here horizontally it seems so long, so let's make it short. It's a scale, so S, and then it's y-axis, so y-axis something like this, but the leg is very middle. I want it to put at the end of the feet like a human. So let's move it to back. The back to y-axis. So let's move like this, and then let's should I make knee? No, let's just keep it. So I want a pair, so it's let's press 1 and then copy this, and then let's move G and X, and it's one big square and then 4. Something like this. Does it look okay? Or The leg seems so short, but it's okay, it's alright. Let's just finish the robot first. And this one, and then shift A, and then the body. I want that cube. G and Z and move up, and G and scale up, scale like this, and G and Z to put it down. Something like that. Let's press number pad 3, and I think the belly is too forward, so let's make it thinner. Let's press S and then Y. Something like that, and then let's make it longer. S and then Z, and G and Z. Yeah, this one look okay. And let's make arm. Let's make arm. Shift A and cube and G, and let's move it up, and then G and x-axis, and then let's press 1, and then let's make it longer. S and X, and it's so thick, so S and then Z. And then let's move inside to inside. This is a Z. And as you can see, it is look very broad, so let's make it thinner. S and Y. Something like this. Let's press number pad 1 and let's copy and paste. And then let's move it to the right. So press G and then X. Okay, so it has legs and arms now. We need a neck, so let's make a neck with a Shift A and mesh. And let's move up over the body, so G and Z. And then let's make it shorter and thinner. So shorter, S and Z. Maybe this much, and make it thinner, S and X. And then if you want to see at the top, then press 7, number pad 7. So it's something like this, so it's broad, so let's make it thinner. S and Y. And something like this. And then press the number pad 1. And then let's move it, put it on the surface. G and then Z. G and Z. And then finally we need a head. Let's shift A and then what we want, cow. Maybe something like a Mazinger Z. So Mazinger Z is Mazinger Z. Mazinger Z is something like this. But this seems very complicated, so I want to take one way. So it has horns and just face. Okay, so let's make a round head and then put some horn there, 2 horns. So shift A and then there's a circle. Oh, what? Circle? UV sphere. I think this is just sphere. So let's move it up with a G. Press G and Z. Okay. But the head is so small, so we need to make it large. So S and just make it big. I want big robot, big head robot. So let's make it, let's move up with G and Z again and put it on the neck. It's something like this. And can I make it thinner? I don't know, I never tried, but let's try number pad 3 and it's let's make thinner. Let's try. I don't know, I'm not sure I can do it or not. Let's press S and then Y. Oh, so this works. Make it thinner. And then let's also make it the width. Let's shorten the width. S and then X. Something like this. So it looks like an egg on egg. But the surface seems very rough, so let's make it smooth. I don't know. It works. The edges, we can see the edges, so it doesn't look good. So let's make it down. And then let's put 2 horns and let's finish it. 2 horns. Shift A and horn. Okay, corn. G and Z. It looks like a birthday cap. And let's move X. And since it's a pair, let's make it smaller and then just copy and paste. Let's make it thinner. S and X and X, S and Z smaller. Again, S and Z, S and X, sorry. Okay, like this, and this way, S and Y, like this. And let's attach it to the head. I think for rotation it's R, so click R, and you can rotate like this, something like this. Press number pad 1 and 1, and then shift and scroll wheel, and let's move it G and X and G and Z. Okay, something like this, and then G, something like that, right? And then let's make it smooth, and then let's make a pair. So G, Command C and Command V, and G and X, and then let's make C the down. The opposite way of the view is you just need to shift and number pad number. So the top was number pad 7, so now it's it's not shift, it's command number pad 7, so command number pad 7. And then for the if you rotate, then it will be the opposite side, right? There's the rotate opposite side, right? So okay. So R, and let's rotate something like this, then it will be alright, right? I don't know, it seems okay. Is it okay? Let's move X and G, Y. Okay. G, X, G, Z. And let's see up. G. And I think it's okay. Okay, so let's finish the class for today. I will study more and I will share here. Okay, so let's practice more until you get used to the shortcuts, and see you next time. Bye bye.